Welcome to my desk. Here are my supplies. We have a big old pack of foam. We have a bunch of little clasps and stuff. We got some cool little trim. Also, this logo is the cutest thing ever. Oh my gosh. We got a whole pile of beads. Love those. We have a wig. We have some shorts. Barcodes. We have, I don't know what's in here. I think it's the rest of the gems that are going to be part of the brooch. We have the bodysuit here, and we have a big old pile of fabric. I'm still waiting on a couple things to come in the mail, but this is what I have for now. So today's goal is to draw in paper everything that I'm going to need to cut out in foam. I will also probably cut foam today. Obviously, I'm doing this first in paper because I don't want to waste foam in case I mess up. So I'm going to get started on that, and I will get back to you. So this is the plan for the skirt panels. Obviously, it's going to be in two parts that I'm going to attach together, because one part doesn't fit on one sheet of paper, and this is the only paper I have. So we're making do with what I got. Next, I'm going to be making the panels for the headpiece, and then the belt, and the collar piece. I said that in the weirdest tone. I was trying to remember everything I needed, but I'm going to get started on those next. So all the patterns are done. I'm going to cut them out and then form them into something of an outfit to make sure everything fits, and then I will begin cutting them out in foam. Panels! Now it's foam time. We're on day 2. Today is fabric day. So I'm going to be doing the skirt panels. I'm going to be covering them in this fabric, which I very much like. Oh, the receipt, great. I'm going to be doing a lot of this with hot glue, mostly because I don't have a sewing machine and can't do this very fast, but we're making do with what we got. Some of the stuff I will be sewing later on, but for now, hot glue is going to be the best option. So here's the first panel done. Inside's a little bit messy around the edges, but you know what? You don't see that side, so it doesn't matter. So basically I'm going to be repeating this 15 times. I'm not going to film them all because it's just going to be the same process over and over, but I will show you when they are done. Hello, hello. We are on day 4. I didn't film anything yesterday on day 3 because I was just gluing stuff, but I finished all the skirt panels and the head panels. That one's ugly. I'm going to flip it over. Obviously, you won't be seeing that side. These are the fancy gold trimmed ones that are going to go in the front. My next step is to start sewing these together. So basically, they're just going to be all attached like that to make the skirt, and then I'm going to be using my big old pile of fabric to make like an inner layer just to fill in any little gaps that there are and just to give it a little more support and structure. 5 panels down, but it's looking so good. Just wanted to give y'all a little progress update, and I still have all of those to go, but I'm liking it so far. Well, it's not quite complete. I need to do like the belt part on the top, but I got a nice little zipper on the back there. I got the inside layer done. It looks all cute. I love it. I love it. She's so cute. I also want to share what came in the mail. These little crystals. They're actually chandelier crystals, but I'm going to use them on the bottom of the skirt. Originally, I was just going to do like little foam diamonds and paint them, but then I saw these and I'm like, they're so much prettier and they'll look so much better. I don't think I'm gonna work anymore today just because I don't feel like it, but I'm making progress. I'm making good progress. Welcome back. We're on week 2. I think it's day 5 of working, maybe 6. I don't know, I've lost track. Today we are making the belt, which is going to go on the top part of the skirt, which is sitting over there. Basically, I'm going to be gluing these pieces together to make the base of it and then covering it in fabric, much like I did with the skirt panels. This is an extra one, but roughly the same idea. Also, it's so nice out today that I can actually have the window open, and Tux is enjoying the fresh air. Anyway, I am going to get to work on this belt. I decided to do a little like lace-up corset back thing here just so the belt would be adjustable. But it's coming along. That's basically what it looks like. Obviously, need to iron out wrinkles and stuff. And now I get to add the little trim around it. Here's the progress so far. Now that it has the nice little trim, I am so proud of the back of this because I think it looks so pretty. I love that. I put like a little piece of Velcro in there so it'll all stay together nicely. The only thing I have left to do on that is like there's like a flower thing that's gonna go right here that I still need to make. But other than that, belt is done. I'm also going to be adding like some little hooks or Velcro or snaps. I haven't decided yet on the side so it can attach to the skirt part just to keep the whole thing together. And that's probably going to be my next step. Well, after I finish this thing. Progress update. The skirt, it's looking so good so far. I love it so much. So I think my next step is going to be putting the little beads that are going to go on the bottom of this skirt. They just kind of go across like that, and then attaching the chandelier crystals to the bottom of it. And also adding snaps into this so that this stays together. Today's progress update. I have finished the main neck piece here. It's just fabric with foam on the inside. And I am working on the sleeves, which are going to go like so. I'm about halfway through with those, which is going good. It's going. It's also very hot in here. It's been so hot the last few days, and our heater is dumb and doesn't turn off. So yeah, we're working through it. So neck piece is done. It's a little stiff when I put it on, but once I add the crystals and attach it to the bodysuit, I think it'll be much better in shape, and I can always iron it if I have to. There's a little snap here in the front to keep it together. I love these arm things. I think they're so cool. And I did similar to what I did with the skirt on those. And next, I have been painting this, which is kind of a mess because it got blown around by my fan. But that's going to be the brooch that's going to sit right here on the front. Wow, my camera was not even close to that. Right here. And there's Tux. He's helping. I have all my stuff here. It's week 3 of working on this. I don't know. I'm tired today. I made the brooch and these things that are going to be used for the wrist cuffs. And I think today I'm going to start working on those. All right, so here are the foam things that are going to make the wrist cuffs. And now I'm going to cover them in fabric like I did with the skirt and the neck piece. Wrist cuffs and brooch are done. Oops. So these have these nice little glass stones, and I used gold beads to surround it and make it all fancy. And they just latch nicely on the back. Keep dropping them. And then this, I decided to add the gold border so it would match, and then it's just going to snap on to the neck piece. So next up, I'm going to be working on the headpiece, which is all of these little pieces right here. All right, here's the headpiece. I think it looks quite nice. I basically did the same technique I've done on everything else, which is just covering foam in fabric. It's a little warped here, which I'm hoping will fix once I start adding stuff on here. Next, I'm going to paint the shape that's going to go right here, and I think it's time to start adding these to everything. Yay! I ended up redoing this top band because I didn't like the warp in the foam and it was bugging me, and I wanted these to be slightly shorter. But I've attached all of these little guys. So I don't remember what I filmed last. I kind of forgot to keep filming. But here's the skirt. I think it looks very nice. I added all the little gems on the end. They look very cool. I have the headpiece here, also looking very cool. I have the brooch and the wrist cuffs. Very nice. I altered the neckline of the leotard part, and I added little snaps on it for the neck piece to go on, which is right over here. My next step, I ended up buying some wire to go in here because the shape of it was not ideal, so it wasn't really falling how I wanted it to. So I'm hoping that the wire will help to keep its shape, I guess. But that's the progress I've made so far, and I'm going to work on the wire today. So I spent way too long sewing beads onto the trim of this, but I like how it looks, and it covers up the seams that I don't like. So, and I put the wire in and everything, so it has structure, and I think it's looking good. I also made the choker, which was very easy. It was just leftover trim from the skirt, and I attached a little ribbon to it to keep it secure. So today I'm going to be finishing up the rest of the headpiece, doing the little top crown part, and probably starting to work on the socks. The socks have not come in from Amazon yet. I am struggling to get them in. They keep getting delayed, but I can at least work on the detailing that's going to go at the top of them. Here is the foam for the crown part, and next step is to paint it gold. So I finished the shoe covers today. I literally just took a pair of gold tights, cut them off at the knee, re-hemmed them, cut some holes for the heels, and then I made these things in the same way I made pretty much everything else, and they're just secured by elastic on the back. Honestly, these were surprisingly easy. They're not perfect, you can still see my heels through them, but good enough. Okay, so when I bought the elastic for the little leg things, I accidentally bought a ton of it. So I decided to jazz up the bodysuit a little. I wasn't gonna do this originally until later, but you know, opportunity arises. I think it looks very cute. That's all just sewn on, and then I used super glue to make sure that it would all stay down. I think it looks quite nice. And that means I think everything's done. I'm gonna put the entire thing on and see if any little tweaks need to be made, but other than that, I think I'm done. All right, here she is. I'm very impressed with myself for this is my first handmade cosplay. I think it looks really cool with the little wrist things. I have figured out that the headpiece is a little bit too tight around here. I'm just gonna add some elastic to the back, but that's just a minor change. Other than that, I got the shoes on. I think they look very cool. fixed.
I suppose I will see you guys in another video. Bye-bye.